Hi, I'm James Nelson, partner of Massey Knakal Realty Services. Wanted to give you March's update for 2012. In my last blog, I wrote about how the lack of speculative development saved the New York City market in this last correction. If you look back to 2009, there was only one speculative office building built in all of the city. This was really a big saving grace. Although 11 Times Square, that building still remains about half vacant. Can you imagine if 10 of those buildings were built at the same time? If so, we certainly wouldn't have the 11.7% vacancy rate in Midtown that CBRE reports. In addition, Midtown South wouldn't be at 8.8%, which is a historic low. Certainly there wasn't any office product added there. Meanwhile, downtown they report the vacancy rate is at 10.5%, which is also healthy. On the residential side, the lack of new residential development is even more pronounced. Remember all that talk about shadow inventory? It's since disappeared because there's very little inventory on the market. Douglas Elliman reports right now that there's only 7,221 apartments that are on the market. This is less than the 10-year average. One of the most interesting statistics I've seen is from the New York State Attorney General's office. They reported that in the peak of the market in '06, there was 23,879 new condo units added. That number has dropped every single year. There should be no surprise that in 2009 there was only 5,469 new apartments added, but that continued to drop in 2010 and 2011 to only about 2,000 or 3,000 units added in each of those years. In a city that has over 3 million housing units, that's a drop in the bucket. For that reason, there should be no surprise that we're hitting record sellouts now for luxury condos. The rental markets also performed very well. The citywide vacancy rate right now is under 1.25%. Rents in new doorman buildings, according to City Habitats, are now close to $2,900 a month. One bedroom's close to $4,000 a month. Again, this was because very few new luxury rental projects were created. Cassidy Turley reports that about 25 million square feet of office could be added. However, I don't think that this office product will be built until tenants are in hand. Related certainly showed us that in the Hudson Yards in waiting to build until Coach arrived. Boston Properties has also been waiting on their site on 8th Avenue until they have major anchor tenants secured. So in all, the fundamentals in New York City couldn't be better, and I think that's why we're seeing interest from around the world. Certainly in this last cycle, where a lot of institutional and foreign buyers were burned from investing in secondary and tertiary markets, New York City is the easy choice when checking the U.S. real estate box. So I look forward to being in touch with you all. Thank you.